on winning football games as you do and do throughout the years. When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
Marketing group come up with that for him. Those were his phrases that he came up with, that he believed in.
Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes, because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Yo. Welcome back to the SC Raiders Talk, aka boy SC, aka boy Eric. And we back. You feel me? We back for another week, another live. There's some things to talk about. A lot of things have transpired, you feel me? And you already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody that's here so far, man. Blessings to you guys and your families. Hopefully you guys are starting off your week great on this Tuesday, you feel me? Hopefully everybody had a great Monday, and hopefully everybody has a great rest of the week as well. Shout out to everybody that's in here so far, man. And we're here. We back. We got some news, a little bit of news, a little bit of news, a little bit of topics to talk about. There's a lot of things that are going on, a lot of speculation, a lot of, you could say, panic happening, which I'm very surprised about, because I'm seeing more panic this offseason than last offseason. And last offseason we had Josh McDaniels. So it's interesting. We'll talk about it, man. We'll talk about all those things, man. Let me shout out everybody that's in here. Shout out to North Carolina Raider Jesse in the video. What up, Jesse? Good to see you. Robert Pena, what's good? Good to see you. Shout out to SoCal Sal. What's good? Salute. Anthony Provincial in the building. What's good? Good to see you. Kevin Lurker, salute. Good to see everybody in here, man. All eyes on G. What's good, all eyes? Hashtag the will to win. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Shout out to True Raider. What's good? Saludos. What's good? Good to see you. Shout out to Raider Resistance, which actually, it's Prez's birthday, y'all. It's Prez's birthday, man. I don't know if y'all knew that, but my boy Prez, his birthday, man. I appreciate him. Hey, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Shout out to everybody, man. Eric Raiders, Haters Hunter. What's good? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to Cool Kev. What's good, Cool Kev? Good to see you. Shout out to Mitch. What up, Mitch? Long time no see. What's good, Mitch? Good to see you. Hope all is well. My 2 cents. What's good? Salute. Good to see everybody coming in, man. Slowly but surely. Shout out to Ray Love. What's good, Ray Love? Good to see you. Salute to everybody, man. Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. Blessings, man. Blessings. And of course, we're going to talk about all things Raiders right now, man. First of all, let me say this. I dropped a video earlier today, and I'll kind of promote it throughout the live as more people come on by, man. There's a video I dropped. Go over there, go check it out, go see what I had to talk about. You feel me? It's a little 3-minute video. Nothing too much, too major, nothing too long. But let me know your guys' take in the comments, man. Obviously, of that video, man. Let me know what y'all guys feel. I know a lot of people, some people disagree with some takes, but you feel me? That's the beauty. That's the beauty of talking sports, right? Well, let's get straight into it, right? Let's get straight into it, man. Talking about the Raider news, some things significant, some things, you feel me, are making people panic a little. Obviously, the first thing first, you feel me? The Raider news, some positive, uplifting, cool shit, you feel me? The NFL announced a new show. So I don't know if you guys seen. I haven't seen it. I've seen clips of it, but there's this show on Netflix called Quarterback, and it was like a couple of quarterbacks were on there and stuff like that, talking about other people and stuff like that. Well, they're making that same series, but they're making it into a show about receivers. And one receiver, the main receiver, is going to be Devontae Adams, which is good because that means we're going to see kind of the inside of the Raiders last year and stuff like that. kind of stuff like that in general. It's something interesting to watch at the end of the day. I heard the quarterback documentary was good. Like I heard everything from the visuals to the way they put it together is good. So hopefully this one made by the same people again is good too. Um, called receiver, right? And hopefully they do one for defensive ends, and hopefully somebody like Max Crosby's there. Head coaches, maybe something called head coach or something. But we'll see, man. But that's great news right there, man. Something to look forward to. Shout out. I don't know when it comes out though. Shout out to Anthony Stroud in the video. What's good? Good to see you. Hope all is well. But obviously that's one of the Raider news there as far as it goes. On top of that, you feel me? Continuing on, and now we go on to the nitty gritty, right? The talk of all talks, the what's happening, what is going on, what are we doing, the panic and all those things. At the end of the day, I don't think it's nothing to panic, man. But let's talk about it, right? Alexander Mattison, the Raiders have made a move. They are signing running back Alexander Mattison. If y'all don't know who Mattison is, he was a part of the Vikings. Kind of took over the Vikings as the running back position because of the injuries due to their other running backs. He started against us when we played them and they won 3-0. That game, I think he had 10 carries for 66 yards. He didn't do too bad. 10 carries for 66 yards, pretty damn good. For our defense, I was looking like a top 10 in the second half of the season. So he's a running back too, though. Everybody's thinking that he's going to take over, whatever. I think he's a running back too, man. And I think he's a decent running back too. I don't think he's a bad running back too. He brings receiving, blocking, all those different factors of a running back that you want. He brings that. Uh, he's good enough to do the job. I'll tell you this: he's better than Sincere McCormick. So I mean, there's that, right? He brings veteran presence. He's like 25, 26. He's not bad, bro. Everybody's panicking, like, oh wow, what are we doing? Wow, this is a downgrade. It is a downgrade from Jacobs. I will admit that it is a downgrade. But obviously, it's nothing to panic about, man. He's a backup. I still think we're gonna draft somebody. Um, who knows? Who knows, right? Shout out to James Furpo, man. Shout out to James Furpo. Well, now I have something instead of me yelling it because you feel me. You feel me? Sometimes it's a little repetitive. I got you, man. You already know, man. Shout out to James Furpo in the building, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to James Furpo in the building, man. You already know, man. It's all about the Raiders. Good to see you, man, coming in, and good to see everybody. Hopefully, I didn't skip anybody. He said McCormick couldn't pass Illuminar to get to the sideline. No, facts, man. But obviously, this kind of made a lot of people panic. Like, what are we doing with the running back room? But obviously, I think we're still gonna draft somebody. We are still gonna draft somebody, so don't worry. We're gonna get players. There's nothing to worry about. We'll be fine. Nothing too much, too major. We'll be fine. You feel me? We'll be fine. So that's the Alexander Madison shit. You feel me? What happened and stuff like that. And obviously, now we go on to the questions. We finally have a running back by committee. It only taken 2 years. I know, right? And the thing is, the major thing is, right? People don't like running back by committee. I don't know why. A lot of people prefer Jacobs, but Jacobs didn't even do well last season. Like, he's good. He's good. Don't. I mean, this is a downgrade. I will say that 100%. Alexander Madison is a downgrade from Jacobs. Doesn't mean he's bad. It just means he's below Jacobs. Also, Zamir White. I haven't seen too much from him, but in that second half of the season, it showed promise. And that's all I can ask for from him, right? Promise, right? Potential. But I still ain't satisfied. For me personally, I'm not happy with the running back room just yet. I think we draft one. I don't know about you guys, but I would draft one. I wouldn't go out there and get another veteran. For me, obviously, I would go out there and draft one because you still got people like Amir Abdullah, serviceable, um, Alexander Madison, serviceable, with potential, right, to even start. Zamir White, potential's there. We don't know what we're gonna get from him, and obviously, the whole thing of last year too, man, and why Jacobs had a little bit of a down year has been the offensive line. Now, the offensive line could be fixed pretty easily. It just depends on how you want to pick your poison, right? What you guys want to do. Like, this is a question for you guys. I'm seeing a lot of, panic and, oh, wow, we're not getting a quarterback. Oh, we're screwed, stuff like that. Like, what route would you guys take, man? Would you guys go out there and kind of give away your first round pick, go get a quarterback, maybe a Jaden Daniels up to the third spot? That's probably gonna take a second first rounder, a second overall, a second round overall pick. Would you guys do that, or would you guys stay at 13 and just hey form your offensive line? Shout out to Pyro. What's good, Pyro? Shout out to Raider Paul. What's good? Good to see everybody, man. Shout out to ECG. What up, East Coast, man? Good to see you. So, what do you guys think, man? Would you guys are you guys happy? Like, are we gonna get? Would you guys go take a quarterback? Would you guys go draft a quarterback, go get a veteran, and stay at 13 and get a offensive tackle, or would you trade up, get your quarterback, and then some way somehow get a serviceable tackle? Maybe your, Theron Mufford becomes the right tackle, right? Or Theron Mufford goes to left tackle. What would you guys do, man? Me, I'm starting to realize that I kind of I'm kinda cool with getting an offensive tackle at 13. I know that's not the popular opinion. I know people want a quarterback, which understandable. I want Jaden Daniels. I think the quarterback to go up to is Jaden Daniels 100%. Um, and Jaden Daniels is a prospect that I've been enjoying watching his tape, got everything you need in a quarterback, in the new age quarterback, right? That's what I'll say, the new age quarterback, it's a lot better. So, for me, obviously, I think I would stay at 13. Yeah, I'm starting to like more the fact that a tackle is not bad in the draft. And the tackle spot is very, 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 very his the tackle position is very deep in the draft, I believe, man. Um there's a lot of things to look at, right? Obviously, some noticeable guys, right? JC Latham, Waga, Alt, and the list goes on and on, right? First round guys, obviously. But we specifically need a right tackle. And two guys that I've been looking at that I kind of explained in today. I don't know if you guys seen the video yet. For everybody that's stopping by, I dropped the video today, and I kind of talked about two guys, man, JC Latham and Latham and freaking Felice Fuaga. They're two guys that um would really make a difference in our tackle spot, at the right tackle spot. So, what would you guys do? Would you guys go defense? Would you guys go offense? Would you go all that? Position media game his ass. Damn, you think so? I'm a defensive guy. Get an offense that can move the ball. So I'm a defensive guy. Get an offense that can move the ball and keep it somewhat close and let the defense be okay. That's interesting. Shout out to Raider Way. What's good? Get an O line D tackle if we stay at 14. OG Raider says I would go OT cornerback, quarterback, and he says Jordan Travis, then running back Trey Benson. Okay. I would go on OT. Which OT would you go after OG if you had the 13th pick, bro? The 13th pick, you're the man. You're the general manager with offensive tackle. And same with you, Cool Kev. Who would you take, man? I don't think it's all over film. It is, but he's very promising. I don't know. Jaden Daniels just to me, I like him better. Me personally, I like him better than than um than Bo Nix, obviously. Um, and JJ, you know what? Speaking of quarterbacks, JJ McCarthy is somebody that has been getting a lot of things. He does what I know, right? What I've seen and what people have talked about. His way of passing the football IQ test, knowing the coverages, all those things, football IQ, the test he made right there. And obviously looking at film is another thing that stands out as well. JJ McCarthy is not a bad prospect. At first I really was away from JJ McCarthy. I was a little backtracked. I was like, JJ McCarthy, I don't know about that for us, obviously, but the more I watch, he's not bad that what people think, right? He's not as bad as people think. And would I be mad if we picked him up at first round? Yeah. Uh, like everybody thinks he's gonna go in the first round, which I wouldn't doubt if he goes in the first round. I wouldn't. I don't have him at first round, bro. Hell no. I have him as a second round, third round guy, bro. I would not take him in the first round. People are saying that he would go over. I heard JJ McCarthy over Drake May. I heard JJ McCarthy even over Caleb. I heard JJ McCarthy at number one. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. The shit I'm hearing from JJ Book, I'm like, damn, like people people really like him, man. And I'm like, what is it? Like, I don't have something that I love. You know how like sometimes when you watch film, you're like, damn, this player is my guy. He's just not that guy for me. I think he's a second, third round guy, bro. I don't see him as a first rounder. But would I doubt it if a team gets him in the first round? I would not doubt it. 100%, I would not doubt it. Just because I know how teams reach, bro. I know how teams work. Nowadays, people are reaching. They want stuff like that. What pick do you want us to draft Rattler? I don't want Rattler. Me personally, I don't want Rattler either, bro. I don't want Rattler. I don't want Rattler. What do you think of Jordan Travis? Jordan Travis, man. Jordan Travis, obviously, is a guy that hasn't been getting too much talk about, right? He's one of those guys that's kind of under the radar. Same thing with Rather, right? And all eyes talked about Rather, right? Um, there are two guys that have not been talked about. It's all been just JJ McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Drake May. It's been all those talks, right? There's always those quarterbacks that people always have them over others, right? And that's how it is in this year's draft. For me, obviously, I have my favorites, right? Everybody's different. Everybody got their favorites. For me, I got my favorites, and soon, right? I'm not gonna say it now, but soon I'm gonna have my yearly draft board where I show you guys my rankings and what I personally have them at, and some of my pros and cons of these guys and uh stuff like that. So obviously, uh, that's coming soon, right? When we go full effect into the draft, which is soon. Um, but obviously, there's a lot of quarterbacks in this year's draft that is has the potential there. Everybody has potential, but has the potential there. And for the Raiders, for me personally, it's all up in the air because for me, I don't think we're gonna draft a quarterback in the first round. It's starting to become that just by the moves we're making. Shout out to Lake Show Raider. What's good, Lake Show Raider? Good to see you. Shout out to Pizzo. What up, Pizzo? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody coming in, man. Hopefully I skip anybody. Randy, what's good, Randy? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to Randy, man. Shout out to Road King Raider. What's up, SC? And who's saying we did good? The free agency needs to put down the pipe. This shit is a joke, brother. All that we going after KC was a pipe G. Raider Nation for life. 8-9 saved the receipt. So you already got a prediction ahead of time. He's saying 8-9. That's interesting. For me, I'm not giving no prediction. As far as the record prediction, hell no. I'm not going record prediction. Um, I was the same as last year, right? I'm not giving no prediction because every time I give a prediction, it's wrong. I get hurt. I always get hurt every season, so I'd rather not have expectations. But do think we could have done more free agency? Yeah, it's not over yet, obviously. I think it's nothing to panic. For me, I'm not really like throwing in the towel yet. I really do think we're building a team, man. And I know it's not the popular thing, right? Everybody's saying we're not building the team and stuff like that. Obviously you say like the free agency is not that good. Um, we picked up I think just by that one signing with Wilkins, that alone is already better than last year's offseason, bro. Most of last year's offseason, right? Shout out to Angel. What's good, Angel? Shout out to Reese Rock. Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Shout out to everybody, man. Um, I'll say it. We did good in free agency. Now let me break it down, right? And I kind of let me show you guys something real quick, man. Let me put this in chat so you guys can watch it after. It's a 3-minute video, y'all. 3 minute, not bad at all. You feel me? You guys, I think you guys will like it, and I know it's not. It's something that's probably controversial because a lot of people are not going to think. So that's the new video. You feel me? That's the new video I dropped today called Raiders in the Hunt for Key Pieces. Uh, I kind of explain like the different pieces we got, stuff like that. Um, what are we gonna do in the quarterback position? Um, and offensive tackle at 13th. I explain those things in just 3 minutes, right? So go check out that video. First official video of the channel. I've had two before, but I kind of took them down because it's like this is an actual like straight up structured video. You feel me? So go check it out after the live, obviously. I'm gonna need to know why you don't want Bo Nix. I was gonna wait, you feel me, for a video because I was gonna drop it and then obviously show my takes on the quarterbacks because I'm gonna break it down completely. But I'll give you a little bit of summary with Bo Nix. I'm gonna give you a summary of it because I don't want to expose too much of you feel me the pros and cons that I have set up for that specific video that I'm gonna drop soon. For me, Bo Nix is just somebody that I never really like. You know how you have some film and you watch some guys and you're just like, is he a fit for our team? I'm a guy like when I watch draft and draft film and stuff like that. Obviously, I break it down in general, but like for me, obviously, I look more towards the Raiders, right? I look at the Raider side for it. Is this guy a good fit for the Raiders? That's the way I rank them. And that's what I'm gonna say specifically for all you guys. I specifically rank them as far as for the Raiders. Yes, I still have people like Caleb Williams on top that we're not gonna get and stuff like that. Obviously, you still rank some people higher than others, positives, negatives, all these different things. But for me, in certain cases, I rank people certain higher on the state of our team and where we're at, the state of our team and stuff like that, and what fits our team and what would go well with the Raiders offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, our system and stuff like that. For me, I just never really liked Bo Nix. Last year for me, I was kind of not a Will Levis fan. Obviously, and Will Levis has done decent for Tennessee. Still not to eat my words, obviously. But he was like one of those guys that I kind of stayed away from, and everybody was talking about him. It's kind of like Bo Nix. With Bo Nix is like somebody that I really don't want, right? What film did you watch? Because he didn't have a bad game. He ran a spread offense, ran in the T. He didn't short arm throws. Was the best passer down the field. I have a list. I have to go back to my Google Doc because I have it on Google Doc ECG. So I could tell you probably next live or in the DM or something. I have it in my list. I need to go in my Google Drive. I have it on there, and I'll tell you which ones I've done. I've done a couple games, not all of them yet though. I'm still waiting on some other games to get sent to me, right, from the all 22. Yeah, but it sounds like you don't like him, not to like him, bro. But why? I got you. I got you next. I'm just trying not to say too much. You feel me? I want to save it for the video. You know when you want to save something for a video, that's what it is. But I got you. I got you after, man. I'll DM you and stuff like that. What about TJ Tampa from Iowa State? It could be a perfect fit of the Raiders. Shout out to Capitan Rafucha. Good to see you, man. Shout out to EJ Raider. Let me just give a shout out to everybody before I keep going to the comments. Shout out to EJ was good. Good to see El Capitan Rafucho was good. Good to see everybody, man. Shout out to Lake Show Raid. I don't know if I said what's up to you. Let me keep going. Jack Kenna was good. Jack Kenna. I don't want to skip anybody's. Jack Kenna. Let me see. Let me scroll up. Jeremy Stutz was good. Was good, Jeremy. Good to see you. Hope all is well. I just hope we don't take Penix at 13. I don't think we'll take Penix at 13, bro. He had injuries. It kind of brings him down into the second round, third round because of it. Um, Let me see if I skipped anybody. Sorry, the chat's going crazy, man. I appreciate you guys for typing, man. I'm just trying to get to everybody. I don't want to miss anybody. Shout out to Auntie 60. Let's see what are your thoughts are. Shout out to Auntie 6, man. What's good, Auntie 6? Good to see everybody in here, man. Hopefully I didn't skip anybody. But back to where I was. Let me scroll up. But I got you after. I got you after. I'll even break it down on live, the next live. I'm just trying to save it for the draft talk. You feel me? I'm trying to save it for the video I got coming up. But I got you. I need to go to my Google Drive, like I said. Shout out to EJ. I have it all listed there. Shout out to EJ. What's good, EJ? Good to see you, man. I'm going back to the beginning of your show, so have a great rest of your stream. Oh, I appreciate that, EJ. Shout out to you, man. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Let me let me fix this real quick. Give me a second. I'm trying to fix this because my camera looks weird on my end. I don't know why. Does my camera look good, y'all? Because on my end it's like blurry. Is it blurry for you guys? I just want to make sure that everything's good and stuff like that. I just want to make sure everything's good. Let me see. Oh, it looks good on your guys' end. What the hell? I don't know why it looks weird on my end. He said you look taller. Oh hell no, bro. Oh, yo, bro, I'm not that short, bro. Again, I know y'all seen that Auntie Six photo, man. I'm not that short. It's just Auntie Six is tall, bro. He's tall, bro. Like he's tall, bro. I'm just not that, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy. I swear, I'm not that short, y'all. I'm not that short. You're good, Eric. I for sure, for sure. Just making sure, cause it freaking looks bad on my end. I don't know why. I'm proud of you from lunchbox to lunch meal. God damn, Milo was good. Milo, good to see you, Paul, as well. Shout out to everybody, man, coming in here. But back to the comments, obviously, and talking about this quarterback stuff. I really don't think the Raiders are going to take first round pick, y'all. I mean, in the first round. What do you guys feel like? I don't think we're going to take a quarterback in the first round, and it sucks because I kind of wanted some certain guys at the quarterback position. But for me personally, you feel me? For me personally, I don't think we're going to take a quarterback in the first round, y'all. It's starting to look like that. Which it's not all bad, man. It's not all bad at all. It is not bad at all, man. At all. I promise you guys it's not bad. I know we're panicking. I feel like we're panicking more than last year. And it sucks. You feel me? We're panicking more than last year. And I'm surprised we didn't panic enough last year. And last year was with Josh McDaniels. But this year, like, we're not really panicked. We're panicking more. I don't know why. Like, I really think that this team is better than what people are giving it credit for. And I'm not saying Super Bowl, y'all. Let's all relax. I said it. I said that was my only prediction. We're not a Super Bowl team yet, y'all. That's 100%. That's like no question. We're not 100% a Super Bowl caliber team right now. We're not. We're just not. You feel me? Will be eventually, but just not right now. A playoff contender, it's possible. It's not over yet, obviously. He said Auntie 66 to Eric is 5'2". That's a big I'm not 5'2", bro. I'm not 5'2". I shout out to Highlight Hendo Network O line or cornerback at 13 or trade back. Ooh, that's interesting. Defense must have to fill those holes, including offense, because they need extra help on the field. Well, the defensive side of the ball, I said linebacker, but I don't think we're gonna go linebacker no more as far as veteran goes. So that's off the window. But even the veteran group looked good last year. The secondary needs another corner for sure. I think we need a veteran corner, a rookie corner. For me, veteran corner, rookie corner for Raiders. I think another defensive lineman. I think another linebacker. I still think another linebacker. And those four key pieces on defense. And then the offense side of the ball, potential quarterback. Doesn't look like we're going that route, but potentially quarterback, right? Another wide receiver, the right side of the line. So that's two positions there. And then one more tight end. That's what I would say. A total of like 9 to 10 positions that we still need one more. Majority of them dead pieces, but other starters. Um, we just gotta wait and see, right? Obviously. Mm, he said 5 flat. That's lit. So this team is already better than last year. I do think the team is better than last year, y'all. I don't know how like I know it's not popular opinion, but like I'm gonna tell it how it is, how I see it, and I think our team's better than last year, y'all. I do think that not only the coaching is already better. Let's throw that out there, right? Shout out to Avakazi Raider. What's good, Avakazi Raider? Um, last it for one, we got rid of a coach that was handcuffing everybody on the team. That's already better. We're bringing in guys like Marvin Lewis that were ex head coaches coming in to help. Now the offensive line is the main part of this offense. Without an offensive line, pretty much your offensive side of the ball is not going to look good. Most quarterbacks can make a good O line work. They can. When you have a good offensive line, that's good protection for not only the running back when he runs, but the quarterback when he wants time in the pocket to make something happen. And last year, we didn't address the online, in my opinion. And people were saying, "Oh, wow, that's an excuse for the old quarterback." But you seen it first glance, like it didn't look too well. Now we're changing scheme again, back to I think what worked. I believe we're going back to zone from power to zone. I think we're going back to zone if I'm not mistaken. And on top of that, we got rid of coaches that kind of handcuffed the players. Now everybody's better. Wilkins is going into his prime. We've been missing a D tackle all recent time, yo. For the last 5 years, we've been practically missing a D tackle, and now we finally got one that is arguably top five, top 10 in a lot of people's books, and now top five most likely because Aaron Donald retired, right? That's not counting Aaron Donald, obviously, because he's gone. But it was a little of an overpay. I'll still say it today, a little bit of an overpay. But hey, you scared money don't make money, right? And Wilkins next to Max Crosby, he's finally got help, and he's entering his prime. He's entering his prime. He's finally getting into his prime. So that's another thing, right? Where is hold on? Start Minshew, draft O line and cornerback with top two picks. Let's win it for our defense with our defense. Ooh. Shout out to Crispin. What do you guys think, Matt, about that? Would you guys start Minshew? If you guys had a choice, would you guys start Gardner Minshew or AOC? Let's just say we stay with the quarterback room, right? We get one more quarterback. That's the third quarterback, right? Who would you guys pick? Gardner Minshew or AOC? What you guys thinking? What you guys thinking? This one's an interesting one, honestly. It's making my mind go crazy too. It's making my my head go crazy too. He said Minshew, Aiden will win the job. Okay, shout out to Don P. Gam 110 says AOC. If he could beat out AOC, sure. Minshew probably gets Adams the ball faster than Aiden. Okay. Minshew. Okay. So most of you guys are saying Minshew. Okay. 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 Xavier legit at wide receiver for us though, with the quarterback in the first round. Okay. No, these are interesting. I mean, for me, I think I would go Gardner. I think I'll go Gardner. Minshew, in my opinion. For me, Gardner Minshew. I think Gardner Minshew. I mean, I like AOC. I like AOC a lot. He's got potential, but I feel like he's not ready to start right now. Just as of right now, we got to see practice, training camp, all those different things, all into one. We got to wait for all those things. So, um, obviously, right now, Minshew, just because Minshew has that veteran, he's proven to win games, y'all. Believe it or not, he's proven to win games. And he actually did pretty decent last year, man. You know, Minshew has more of that Raider in him. We need to lean on into that. And Minshew could teach a lot to AOC. That's the other thing, right? He could teach AOC a lot. Yep. Let me see. This isn't preseason. This isn't preseason. He did say that. You will see by the end of training camp. You will say Aiden. Okay, we gonna see, man. Like I said, we still have to wait for training camp. That's training camp, OTAs. But right now, it's so far Gardner Minshew for me. And Gardner Minshew is not that bad of a quarterback, y'all. Believe it or not, he's not that bad of a quarterback. Minshew career back with no upside. ALC at least has the upside. I mean, hmm, here's the thing, right? Minshew's older, obviously. So obviously AOC has more of an upside, right? The potential's there. And you've seen it last year. He had potential. So for me personally, right now, I would just go with the veteran, the guy that I know what he brings right off rip, right? AOC is like, will he get there? That's the question with AOC, and obviously, only time will tell. I'm probably gonna have a different outlook by the end of the offseason, right? Once training camp and OTAs are over, and what I hear from it and what I see from it, AOC might look better, right? Um, but I told people let's give AOC a full off season, the handcuffs off, a new offensive coordinator, and a better offensive line, and we'll see what happens, right? Shout out to Jack Kenna. He says $2. Shout out to $2 super chat, man. I appreciate you. He said on T6, give 10 games again. Oh, he wants to bet on T6 again on the Dodgers Giants. 10 games again. You want to do that, Jack Kenna? Last year, there we go. There we go. Sorry, I had to fix my mic. I don't know why it shut off. Minshew has experience 8 least shorter than me. I remember when everyone was choosing Jimmy G over Derek Carr, and it looks like everyone everyone does the same thing against Shaky White. For me, I didn't choose him over there. Or I will say that. Obviously, that's that. But as far as this year, for me, like I said, AOC has so much potential, man. I just have to wait and see, right? But like as of right now, it would be Minshew, and that's as of March 19th, Tuesday, 6:38 p.m. in the West Coast, 9:38 p.m. in the East Coast. That's right now, right? That's right now. So you said we can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Is my thing fixed? Is it fixed now? Is it fixed? Shout out to Michael. Free agency is underwhelming so far, signing Wilkins and a low key boost with older vets and backups. Um, audio kind of clipping. Is it really breaking? Yo, yo. Is it better now? Is it better now? Yo, yo. Is it better now? Is it still breaking up? Oh my god, bro. They don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me win. Oh, is it good now? I was cutting in and out. It's probably because I bumped it. I need a new microphone, y'all. So if you guys want to support me and support the channel, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get a mic soon. I'm gonna get a mic soon. I need a new mic. I've been having this mic for the last 2 years, bro. For the last 2 years. So I need a new mic. I need to get a new mic. Yo, AOC guys are definitely Kardashians. Please let it go. If we really want to move past McDumbass, he said McDumbass. And don't let the imagination of Wakanda ever become a star. Just stop it. Eric Audio performing like an Illuminor. Damn. Performing like a Luminor. We're good now, though. That's good. Sorry, man. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. But yeah, obviously we gotta move past that whole car stuff, man. He's a saint now. You feel me? For me, I support who's under center, and I always said this even through Stidham, right? Stidham, and even since I became a Raider fan, right? It's always I always support whoever's under center. You know, if they don't got our support, then what's the point of them having motivation every game, right? They see us, they hear us, man, and when we don't have faith in somebody, they're gonna be bad. That's just the reality of it. And somebody like AOC has so much potential, man. I said it. The worst case scenario, kind of like what Antonio Pierce said, right? I think he said it on the mat. What was it? I think it was on the pivot, if I'm not mistaken. On the pivot, they asked him about the quarterback situation, I believe, and he was kind of like, "Hey, what's the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is that we go with AOC. The worst case scenario is that that's what it is, but that's not even a bad case scenario." And it's true. If the worst case scenario is going with somebody like Minshew or AOC, it's not bad. I wouldn't be mad at it, right? And the problem right now with us is that we're panicking. And it sucks that everybody's like going through a wall. Like everybody's already ready to throw in the towel already. But me personally, it's like I think entering last year's season was worse because like I always knew that I was always negative on Josh McDaniels, man. I was always negative on Josh McDaniels. I never really fell in love with Josh McDaniels or like liked him as a coach or been like, "Oh yeah, this guy's gonna take us to the promised land." Like I never really was like on that train. A lot of people have faith in him. Saying that, "Oh wow, this guy's not like others, and that he's a Super Bowl champion." Blah blah blah. And it's like last year was worse. And this year we're treating it like it was last year. And I get it. We want the big names, right? We want the quarterbacks. We want the how do I say it? We want the Jaden Daniels, the Caleb Williams, the trade for Lamar Jackson, stuff like that. But obviously, they're not all possible. The Raiders are gonna make the call. Obviously, they're gonna make the call to try to trade up, and if they can't trade up, then It is what it is, and it's Minshew or AOC, man. And we gotta have faith in these guys that these coaches could bring out the best of them, best in them. And this defense is gonna get better, right? Now with the full off season and even a better D tackle. That hey, the D tackle is one of the most important things in Patrick Graham. We brought back Patrick Graham. It's looking better, y'all. Like I think we still have to have faith because the draft is gonna be really telling. We're still gonna make moves in free agency, y'all. Tre'Davious White, Mattison just happened. And I know people are kind of backed up on Tre'Davious White. Tre'Davious White is one of those guys that's low risk, high reward guys. You get him on the low, and if he's healthy, he's up here. Right? That's what it is. He's a low risk, high reward guy. And that's just what it is. Right? We're still gonna draft a corner. Believe it or not, we're still gonna draft a corner. Stuff like that. So we're gonna see guard and free agency, offensive tackle, running back, wide receiver, tight end in the draft, D tackle, cornerback in the draft if we don't get a quarterback. Nation for life. This draft alone could help us make the jump and win the division. That's a fact. Yes, Minshew beat the Ravens, but off of a terrible quarterback play by Lamar and wide receiver jobs. Russ had multiple TDs and an efficient game. Concept matters, but somewhat Russ was a worse option than Minshew. I think it's all about game plan too, y'all. Y'all don't, the one thing that's happened is like coaching matters. He said, "Why high risk Achilles pass?" But somebody to look at, obviously, right? But as far as the play, as far as how do I say it? He said SC changed the format, no more baseball. Why? We're talking about baseball? What's going on? Oh, the West Coast dugout. The West Coast dugout is not coming back. Okay. The West Coast, I changed the trajectory of my channel and it's going football. Football only. And Raiders. Raiders specific, right? But yeah, obviously the Raiders are still trying to find key pieces. Like I kind of dropped the video today, like I said. The video today I dropped. I don't know if you guys seen it. Like I said again, I see more people in here, man. If you guys can't hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and also, hey, go into that comment. Go let me know what you guys think of what I said. It's a 3-minute video. Like I said, I'm gonna keep promoting it. If you guys haven't seen it, 3 minutes. After the live, or if you guys want to watch it right now, I kind of talked about some of the underlining signings we got. Um, some of the things that could happen, and what to expect. And I think we're not done. I said in that video, we're not done. And I really believe that we're not done yet. It's not panic mode yet. We're still going to make moves. We're still going to try to make moves. It's only a time will tell, right? But the one thing is don't mistake silence for an inaction, man. Silence always brings good things, y'all. Believe it or not. Remember the Devontae Adams? Everybody was being negative, saying, "Oh no, we're not gonna get him," and then it kind of like was like this. And then Devontae Adams. Shout out to Thrash. What up, Thrash? If you guys can't hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, man. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. We got 50 plus people in here, man. If you guys can't hit that like button, let's get to 50 likes, man. Help the algorithm and go the 50 people, man. Go check out the video after, man. I put the link in the chat, man. Go check out the video that I dropped today. And let me know your guys' comments on there and stuff like that. Help the algorithm and hit that like button as well, man. I'll greatly appreciate it. Just like everybody's being negative about us picking up a quarterback in the first round. And that's the thing, right? I don't think USC, your sound is crazy right now. What's going on? Is it still cutting up? Is it still bad? Oh, hell no. Damn. Shout out to Chad Schrader. What up, Chad? It's probably time for a new mic, yo. I'm gonna get a new mic soon. I'm gonna get a new mic soon, man. I'm gonna get a new mic soon. And if you want to support the channel, I'll get in a new mic. Hey, I'm just kidding. I'll get one. I'll get one soon. Sounds fine to me. Okay, just making sure, man. It's been cutting up earlier. But yeah, I need to get a new mic. 100%. But yeah, so obviously there's options. There's options to go about it, man. I think there's a plan in place, man. I don't think it's the end of the world yet, man. I do think we're gonna be better than last year. I think we're gonna take a step forward than last year. Am I saying Super Bowl? Hell no. I will say that right now. We're not a Super Bowl team yet. Just yet. Can we? Yeah, surprisingly we can, but not yet. The Niners lost the Super Bowl in the red zone because the quarterback couldn't make an off scheduled play under pressure. When the game is on the line, shit goes wrong sometimes. AOC and Mission not making that play. And that's what it is, right? That's one of the significance about the quarterback play, right? When the times are tough, can they execute? And with AOC and Minshew shown a little bit of execution sometimes, but not consistently for it to be something like, oh yeah, he has it, right? Um, AOC has the potential, but he's not there yet, and that's the thing, right? That's the thing right now with both of them. Um, but like I said, there's training camp, OTAs, and also what would they look in a good offensive line under an Antonio Pierce coach team and everybody running through walls a whole off season? That's the question that is not going to get answered until the season starts. And that's what makes me excited and nervous at the same time. Excited and nervous at the same time. So we just got to wait and see, right? Um, and yeah, the difference between AOC and Minshew is a little bit more mobile. AOC has a little bit more throw power, and that's about it. That's like the major difference between the two. So yeah, we just gotta wait and see. Like I said, wait and see, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't think the Raiders picking up a quarterback. I don't think he's so. I think they're gonna make the call. I think they're gonna be like, "Hey, New England, what is it gonna take for us to move up in the draft?" That's what they're gonna say. What is it gonna take to move up in the draft? That's he's gonna make the call, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, we kind of want a lot. We want this, that, and the third." And then, Antonio Pierce, Tom Telesco, Champ Kelly, they might be like, oh, hell no, I'm good. Or they might be like, okay, let's work around it, man. We'll give you this, that, and we'll give you this. Does that sound good? Boom, deal, shake hands. We move up to the third and go get our quarterback of the future. Or we stay at 13. We either move back because our players are still there, or we stay put and we get an offensive tackle. It's a good sign if AOC beats out Minshew. Yeah, it's all about competition. Competition, y'all. Competition makes people better. Competition makes people better. Makes them play better, and it makes them learn better. Shout out to G Raider. What's good, G Raider? He says it's a good sign if AOC beats Minshew. It is a good sign if he beats out Minshew. Shout out to Desert Raider. He says 5 weeks, 2 days till the draft. There you go, man. Shout out to Desert Raider. Scary thing about Minshew is he's known from college to last season throwing his number one receiver career ending ender for 30 yards. Shit matters. Ask Michael Pittman. There you go. Which didn't Michael Pittman break some records or something last year? What was it? I forgot what it was. It was something, bro. It was something. I forgot what it was though. It was something, but I totally forgot what it was. So Minshew last year had 3,305 yards, 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions for the season. Some of his notable games, just looking at it right here, have been beating. So here, let me see. He beat us twice before, right? He beat us twice. Um, he beat the Bucks. Some significant teams. He beat the Steelers. He beat the Steelers. And he went 3 touchdowns, 0 interception against the Steelers, which is pretty thing. But then he lost to teams like the Falcons and stuff like that. But I think that's when, if I'm not mistaken, that's when Jonathan Taylor got hurt, y'all. Remember, Jonathan Taylor was out too, but like that also matters. Running back matters. So it's interesting to see how our running back room is gonna do, man. Um, Guard, veteran, quarterback, and safety and free agency, offensive tackle, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and O on the draft, DT, cornerback on the D draft. You know about that safety position, Eric, and you bring up a good point. There's a lot of good safeties still out there in free agency, like Simmons. The fact that they're still on the board shows you that they're taking it slow. There's a lot of good safeties out there, man. A lot of it. Jack and I understand that as he changed the format, but he's grinding every day and he's still the youngest goal, providing great stuff for the Raider Nation. I appreciate that, Capitan Rafucho, man. I appreciate that. And if you guys can, like I said, hit that like button, man. Help the algorithm. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Let me see. We don't have anything to offer, not even ramen noodles to move up in the draft. And that's what it looks like, cool. That's what I'm starting to realize, that we might stay at 13. We might stay at 13, bro. We might stay, which is not bad, y'all. It's not the worst because we get to build the offensive line. She said what? Trey Benson 439, man, the boy from Florida State. Okay, okay. Dodgers versus SD opening day tomorrow at 6 a.m. I know it's so early in the morning, bro. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. And they beat the Ravens, yeah. So obviously, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of panic. I would say don't panic yet. I think it's not time to panic. I still think they're trying to make a move. I know they're trying to trade. They're talking, y'all. It takes time to make a trade happen. Hopefully, we see what happens. Um, Only time will tell. But I think the best case scenario could be me personally. And let me do one right now. I know this is cool Kev's. This is Cool Kev's favorite thing. I know it's Cool Kev's favorite thing. And if you guys have watched me for quite some time, you will know what I mean by that. You guys will know exactly what I mean by that when I say Cool Kev will love this. So let me share my screen real quick before we head on out. You feel me? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Cool Kev's favorite thing. Cool Kev's favorite thing right there. Cool Kev's favorite thing right there. Let me see if I can move it. Oh hell no, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good either. Okay, there we go. Let me put myself right here. There we go. Whereas we don't have nothing to offer coming stuff, it's not over until it's over. Y'all are way too negative. This ain't the Raider Nation I used to know. Well, here's the thing, Lake Show, right? And I'm gonna put this into words the same way I put it into words before when it comes to the actual draft. It will take a lot to move up. Do we have the capital? Yes. We still have a first round next year, right? It's possibly gonna take 2 first rounders, a second, a fifth or sixth, and maybe a player or maybe a seventh. It's gonna take that much. Believe it or not, that's what they're gonna ask for. They're already talking about some blockbuster, ridiculous ass trades that needs to happen in order for it to be executed. So, do we have the draft capital? Yes, we do. I will say that. So, on that note, I do agree with you there. We do have the draft capital. Will we do it? I don't know if they'll do it. Because it's something to look at. Are you willing to give up that much? And that's a question for obviously I wouldn't be able to answer. That's all up to Tom Telesco, Antonio Pierce. If they want Jaden Daniels, they're gonna get Jaden Daniels. Just like Wilkins, right? In order, scared money don't make money. That's the slogan for the SC Raiders talk, y'all. The slogan: scared money don't make money. Pretty much saying playing it scared is not gonna get you anywhere, and that's what it is. So if they're not scared, they're gonna pull the trigger. If they don't want to waste all them picks, they'll not execute it. Is it possible? Yes. Is it going to happen? 50-50. Would I love it to happen? Yeah. I want a quarterback, man. I want a quarterback from this year's draft 100%. One of the top fives, especially. Are the Raiders gonna go out there and get it? It's a question, man. It's a question that is not gonna get answered. I can't answer it, right? That's a question that Tom Telesco and Antonio Pierce, with their actions, will speak volume, right? Will speak what they do there. So let me just do a mock draft for you guys real quick. Let me start the draft. You feel me? The Raiders stay at 13, and we got a couple of players. So you see, Jason McCarthy went early. Fashanu went early. Damn, Fuaga went. God damn it, bro. Roma Dunze, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Caleb Williams. This is what I could see happening. If the New England Patriots don't trade out, this is what I see happening, bro. Oh, shit. So we got a couple people here, man. We got some interesting things here. We got Brock. Let me zoom in for you guys. We got Brock Bowers. You feel me? We got Cooper DeJean, which I like him a lot. Byron Murphy the second. Troy Fatanu from Washington, another guy that I like. Nate Wiggins, Latu, JC Latham, or Latham, however. Sometimes I mess up on it. And then there's the Jacksonville Jaguars that I want to move up. So I'm not doing no trades. I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna stay put. But this is a weird mock draft already, bro. This mock draft is like not realistic because I don't think that the Broncos would go that route. I don't think the Falcons will go that route. I for sure think the Chargers might go that route, but obviously, yeah, this is PFF is crazy. But I'm gonna just go based on what I have here and what I have on my list here, and obviously the best available. I'm going best available here because obviously I don't know why it's taking a while to load. I don't know why it's taking long to. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's taking long. I don't know why it's not working. All right, we have technical difficulties. They don't want to see me win in general. First my mic and now the draft. Fuck all this. Fuck, fuck all. So we chilling. Screw that. But obviously, we got a lot of things to wait and see. You know, only time will tell. And I hope the Raiders make the right moves. And so far, in my opinion, they have made good moves so far. You know, some moves, people are scratching their head, but there's always a plan in place, y'all. He said, "Thank goodness I'm buying a lottery ticket." Hell no. Hell, hell no. But obviously, there's things to come about. There is moves being made behind the scenes. Only time will tell if they get executed. That's something that's gonna happen. So, that's pretty much for today, y'all. That is pretty much for today. That's all I had on today's list of things to talk about. Not many much news. And if you guys missed it, obviously, Mattison became a Raider, the second running back from the Minnesota Vikings that had to step up last year. Devontae Adams is on a new show on Netflix. You guys know the show Quarterback. Yes, now they're making one called Receiver, and Devontae Adams is gonna be in it. So we're gonna see some Raider stuff, his journey, stuff like that. I haven't watched Quarterback, so I'm gonna go check it out to see how it's gonna go. And then obviously, um, rumors of all the different things and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys, man. And one more time, I'm gonna show you guys one more time, man. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. We got 50 plus in here, man. And also, the new YouTube video drop, y'all. Once I end this live, go check it out. It's only 3 minutes. 3 minutes of Raider content right there. Gave you some visuals, some underrated signings that I like, some things to not worry about. What's the worst case scenario? What it looks like, what is the draft could look like. And I like Fuaga. He's like my favorite tackle. JC Latham, I talked about him there. So go out there, click that link right there, y'all, and it will send you straight to the video, the 3 minute video, man. And go check it out. Hit that like button there too, and comment. Help the algorithm. I'll greatly appreciate it. Reply to other people, man. Reply to other people, and by tomorrow I will reply to everybody, man. Tomorrow I'll reply to everybody. So take care, y'all. Blessings to you guys and your families. Tough times their last, but tough people doing. You guys are some tough people, man. I appreciate you guys for coming by. Have a great rest of your week. We're back Thursday, unless breaking news happens tomorrow. But Thursday, 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. 2 for One Nation podcast. Thursday. And then eventually I'll do another video as well. So go look at the video, y'all. I dropped it right there in the comments. Go click on it, 3 minutes, or just go on my page. Go right now, man. Go check it out. And I'll greatly appreciate it. So go check it out. Hit that like button. Hit that like button on this live too, y'all. Hit that like button on this live too, man. I think we're close to 50 likes here, man. We got 54 people in here. We're at 44. 6 more likes, y'all. 6 more likes. 6 more likes on this live, man. And I greatly appreciate it. So on that note, y'all, listen to you guys, families, man. See you guys on Thursday. Until next time, y'all. This was the SC Raiders talking. You already know, man. It's all about the peace out.
Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You will not